Hello, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. Runways 18 right and 18 left at Dallas Fort Worth International (DFW). We're starting good this day off with an arrival, a 737-800 coming in from San Jose, American Airlines 2834. Pretty rough landing, but okay. We have some emergency vehicles. Pretty weird. This is Dallas Fort Worth International. Not many arrivals or anything. We do have an MD-11 pushed back for UPS off to Louisville. Some fellow plane spotters here at DFW. We do have an aircraft on final, yet we can't really get it on camera, coming in from Oklahoma City. Oh my gosh. Coming in from Oklahoma City. Embraer E175 LR. American 3954, that flight coming in from Oklahoma City. We have some emergency vehicles, holy cow. Some emergency vehicles crowding Terminal Alpha, Terminal A. We also have the Speedbird pushed back and the MD-11 pushed back. We have a lot of things, a lot of big things going on, and we also have an arrival from the one I was talking about from Oklahoma City, American 3954. Merry Games, yeah, they sure do have a lot of UPS here. They do use a lot of UPS flights out of DFW. They have a Queen loading up, a 747. But this is an Embraer E175 we're focused on right here. Missed the touchdown. Probably good, though, knowing it was American. Just slowing down runway 18 right. The MD-11 pushed back. I'll let y'all know when it starts taxiing. We have tons of vehicles. We have, it looks like a couple Sun Country down by where Terminal F, I believe, is going to be. They're using them as remote gates, and you take a bus to get to them. We have another arrival. We're about to coverage it, get some coverage on it. It is a 777-300ER coming in from London Heathrow. Any second now, we could pull it up. We also have the British Airways King and A380 off to London Heathrow, but the British Airways just pushed back from Terminal E, I believe. No, Terminal D. Terminal D, the international terminal here at Dallas Fort Worth. Very nice 777 coming in. 777-300ER. London Heathrow, American Airlines 81. A 9-hour flight here from DFW. Very smooth landing, very smooth, very butter. Oh, the MD-11 starting to taxi off to Louisville. Going on, I do not know what taxiway that is. It's going parallel with the UPS apron. We also have, looks like a departure, 737-800. But we like MD-11, so we're focusing on this because it's just a 737. What an amazing view you can see of that MD-11. A very, very beautiful plane in my opinion. We have an American Airlines flight cleared to land. But this MD-11, I think it's going to cross over and go runway, oh, I hope at least it goes runway 18 left. I do not want it to leave us and go to the 17s. Or actually, it could be taxiing to runway 31 right. It's west of the UPS apron. It's a crosswind runway they use here at DFW. I can see the landing lights of a American Airlines flight. The 777 for American just exited the runway. We have an Embraer E175, Embraer E170, correction, lining up off to Abilene, Texas. Very nice. You can see the cargo truck guy loading up the 747. We have an Iberia A330 landing on the other side, the east side. The very tilted landing gear, that's how I can tell it's an A330. I think the A330 is a very nice aircraft. What do y'all guys think? Just touched down on the far runways. The UPS aircraft, I believe, holding short of runway 18 right, going to depart runway 18 left. We have the UPS Queen loading up, 747. No signal on Flight Radar 24 yet. Embraer E175 taking off. This MD-11 waiting for this tiny, well, not that tiny, 737 coming in from Boise, Idaho. 2.5 hour flight. Running, departing, landing runway 18 right. These planes are, if y'all, so if y'all live like near like a tiny airport, like let's say you live in a small city and 30 minutes away or about an hour is like a big airport like DFW or LAX or JFK or even like Austin International. Even though if just like once, maybe a month or something, I'd really suggest going plane spotting if you're a aviation enthusiast, because seeing the planes on YouTube and seeing the planes in real life are really different, because it's a really different experience. We have some planes on the penalty box on the south side coming in, that came in. Had to wait on the penalty box, unfortunately. I think this MD-11's going 18 left. I hope it does. Really want to see that. We have an arrival coming in a little bit. Coming in from Santa Ana, 737-800, American 2861. A380, still waiting at the terminal. I think the MD-11 is turning. The 737-800 coming in from Santa Ana, just now arriving, and the MD-11, the MD-11 is going to the other side of the airport, the east side, but at least we got to see it taxi. And the 737-800, another one, taking off. A 2-for-1 kind of, I guess. The A380 is starting to taxi off to London Heathrow. We have a lot of Frontier flights I just saw. It looks like it's going to come up, I think, Alpha to 18 left. I think they're using the 18 left and 17 right as the arrival, departure runways, and the outer runways, 18 right and 17 left for the arrivals. That's at least what they're doing on the west side over here. British Airways coming over here. That's a good sign, coming to the west. Coming up, looks like Alpha. It's kind of not really busy right now, but we have the A380 taxiing, which is always a good sign. We're going to do about a 15-minute stream today. Well, actually, we should probably hang out. Let's just end it out today with a good old British Airways A380. That's always a great way to end it out a stream. We have just DFW Airport over here. The British Airways King A380. British Airways 8, also known as British Airways call sign, or the flight number is 192, goes by British Airways 8. The A321 landing, let me pull that up real quick. That is coming in from Michigan on an A321, American Airlines 2446. We have an A321 departure. You could hear the jet roar. I think they're going Toga because of the wind shear. Came from the maintenance, went to the terminal, now departing off to Seattle, an A321-200. Yup, the MD-11 is lining up, holding short actually, of 17 right. We have, the King getting closer and closer. Looks very beautiful. A couple planes further down at the end of the runways. Penalty box, and it's only budget airlines like Spirit and Frontier are down there. American is coming over there. The British Airways aircraft. We have a very beautiful A380. I think the A380 is my third favorite aircraft. It's a great aircraft. It's one of the biggest aircraft now. The biggest passenger. A320, American 9, coming in from Albuquerque, and A320-200. Very smooth touchdown. Very nice. The British Airways aircraft, wow. Now we're not really focusing on the arrivals and departures. The only thing we're focusing on is this A380. I'm stuck on it. It's a great aircraft. So my third favorite is the third favorite's the A380. Second favorite, I like the 747. It's very nice. And then my favorite the 747 right there. And over here somewhere we have a somewhere on these gates we have a 777. The 777-200ER is my favorite aircraft because even if you land it hardly, it looks like it's always smooth. Same with the A330, but the A330 I think is just a little. It's a little. I don't like it that much because you don't really fly it. It's mainly autopilot. But it's cool how you just have to sit there and monitor it. Like that's all you're doing and you're not really doing anything. But again, you still have to do some things, like taxiing. So it's not that fun. You flight simmers. If any people that do flight sims are watching, you know how hard it is to taxi. Especially in infinite flight. I think we're gonna have the A380 break the rules and depart runway I think, yeah, they're gonna break the rules and come 18 right over here because 18 left is, I think, a little shorter, and I think they were heavy. I think that's what it stands for. What? Yeah. But I think they're gonna come over here to 18 right, which would be better. Because we can get it closer, and we can see it closer, and we can get it closer for you guys. You have a 767 for UPS pushing back, but we have our eyes stuck on this A380. We might get the 767, yeah. No signal on flight radar 24 yet. It's a 767-300ER. King is moving, crossing over runway 18 left. I think it's gonna come over here to 18 right. It has to depart runway 18 right unless it comes through the middle of the runways to depart to runway 18 left, because it can't be going to maintenance because British Airways doesn't really have a maintenance thing over here, and you need to rent one out in order to really use it. Well, it looks like they're lining up. Why are they lining up that far up? Okay, well, it's lined up. We have a British Airways King lined up, about to depart. This is going to be our last flight of the day. Fortunately, yet unfortunately, an A380. Amazing A380. I'm going to record this myself, so y'all should just know this is British Airways 19-2 off to London Heathrow on an A380-800. I'm going to record this off my personal phone. We're using a different phone for this live stream. I'm going to get this. I'm going to clip it for a YouTube short for y'all. And then, yeah. This is going to be our last aircraft of the stream. Just been cleared for takeoff. Hear the ATC from the Founders Plaza. You're gonna hear the engines rev up. Doing the live stream here. Last aircraft of the day. Ends up being an A380. You know it's always a good day when you see an A380. Here we go. Engines revving. Here we go. 18 left. The A380 departing off to London Heathrow, an A380, British Airways 19-2. We also have an Astrojet livery. An Astrojet livery 737-800. Two very rare aircraft. The A380, 737 is going to try to steal the show. Have our eyes stuck. The Astrojet livery just touched down. A380 taking off. V1. It's going. V2 noses up. Committed and rotates. Off the ground they go. The 767 over here. All of these aircraft over here at Dallas Fort Worth International. So we're going to call it we're gonna get it. We're gonna call it for this stream. Thank you for joining. As always, you can watch the replay of it. Thank you for joining. We appreciate the support. And I guess we'll see you soon. Goodbye, everyone.